to Storyboard. I'm Shibani Gharat. In a special chat, I'm catching up with Manish Dubey, Chief Marketing Officer, Pidilite Industries. He's speaking to us about a new launch by Pidilite's brand Fevikwik, innovations by the company, and how are consumers fixing things today. He's also speaking about how, as a marketer, what was it like for him to join Pidilite last year that has a long history and legacy of creating the most iconic campaigns in the history of Indian advertising? So, Manish, we are meeting on the sidelines of a new launch by Fevikwik, which is the Fevikwik Gel. Tell us more about this new launch, and also alongside, you have launched a very interesting campaign, Galti Sudharne Ka Mauka De. Tell us more about it as well.
We were listening to our customers, and one of the things that emergency repair usage brings to table is that you are in a hurry and you want to do something very fast and move on.
Yeah. And you do end up doing something wrong with it. I have experienced that so many times.
Yes.
And so that is the insight on which your product is based.
That's true. The adhesive is so instant that on the first go it sticks. And there is a, what I call an oh no moment. Oh, and sometimes you have made a mistake. You just did a slightly, away from the main center, or you have put it upside down or something like that. So we were hearing from consumers that, look, we want some bit of a, we have made a mistake. Now we want to correct it. And that's the right way. Yeah. And where it was all going was, in some way we felt that it may impact the confidence around repair. Because when you are going in, you don't want to, go another wrong there. So we wanted to enable the customers by making sure that they get their chance to correct it. Yeah. So fundamentally what this new variant does is it allows you to reset the thing for 30 seconds. So if you're putting a digit or if you're putting a bag, if it's slightly misaligned, anything that you're doing, it allows you to reset it till 30 seconds. Yeah. And accordingly, so the campaign that we will be talking about, then we took the tagline, Galti Sudharne Ka Mauka De.
There's one stark change that I have seen over the past many years. Like if you look at my grandparents' times or my parents' times, there was this need to, like, if something breaks, we should fix it and carry it forward. It should last a bit longer than, it can survive one break and we can fix it and it can go on. But my generation, or, generation which is younger than me, we have this use and throw culture. Like, we buy things, we use them, after a few months or like 1 year or 2 years down the line, we throw it away. So in this, in this market, how do you build that, case for repairs, case for fixing things?
Yeah. India being such a large market, there are different kinds of forces at all points in time. One, the basic fundamental emergency repair, that is the biggest and continues to be biggest. Even if we can throw after 1 year or 2 years, but nobody knows when our bags will give way, the sunglass will sit on a sunglass, or the mobile cover gets broken, and you want the answer right now. So that market is intact, right? Because that's an unseen sudden emergency that happens. The second market, which is about preserving the value of things that you are talking about, there some bit of a use and throw has come, but at the same time, a lot more new use cases have also come in. For example, in those times, there was no mobile cover, right? There was one chashma which my father used to wear and he always used to treasure it, and it never hardly broke. But for us, we often keep throwing glasses here, there. So breakages also have increased. So while there is use and throw, but the fundamental instances of breakages have increased. And we have our customers defined into 2-3 buckets, but the largest bucket continues to be emergency repair, right? And there are some people who want to have something treasured, which they still want to repair. In fact, one of the products that we have come up with now is Fevikwik Craft, where you can actually use to create. So that's also, we are innovating on those lines as well. So use and throw, yes, there is a larger culture around it, but still the market is much bigger than that.
So you have had many launches over the past couple of months. Of course, there's Precision Pro, you mentioned Craft, the new gel, and then there is Advanced. Tell us, how have they fared over the past couple of months, and what more do we see from Fevikwik going forward?
Fabulous. I think they have fared very well, but let me tell you how each one is different, right? And everything is based on customer insight. So imagine a situation where the place where you want to do it is a bit narrow, right? And you want a very narrow reach and precise reach. So there we have done a packaging innovation where there is a nozzle kind of a thing which reaches narrow parts, and that's one Fevikwik which is there. Then we had situations where whatever you are repairing is going to get a lot of water, right? And you want something which is long lasting but is lasting in water as well. And it can also, it's stronger so that it can withstand vibration, so you can go in a train or wherever you are traveling, it can withstand all of that. That is Fevikwik Advanced. So the first one was Precision Pro, second one is Advanced. We spoke about gel, which gives you that kind of setting for the time. We also have Fevikwik Craft. The craft is for kids projects and children who are today using some kind of a glue. This gives them much more friendly to the kids and allows them to create. So we are launching a series of innovations, and all of these are product innovations, and as you have seen, these are also packaging innovations. They are coming in modern, easy to use packaging, and modern, easy to use to be placed in the retail shelves also. So it is tying up with our retail strategy as well for distribution. And first few months have been really good. There's a lot of thumbs up from the customers, a lot of repeat purchases, and this portfolio is growing very well.
You took charge as the CMO of Pidilite mid-year last year.
That's right.
And this is a company and its brands that have come up with the most iconic legacy ad campaigns over the past many decades. What was it like to join in as a CMO? What are some of the things that you've learned over the past couple of months being here? And what are some of the things that you had to unlearn while joining Pidilite as a CMO?
It has been a fabulous journey, and sometimes from outside you don't realize, but Pidilite has a width of brands that's really enviable. I don't know how many companies in this country will have that kind of a width, and each being a star in its own right. We have Fevicol, we have Fevikwik,
B2B, B2C, both.
B2B, Dr. Fix-It,
Yeah.
a lot of Fevicryl, Fevicreate, huge range, right from the house to construction to children. So a lot of learning around the very range of the products that happened, and the way the brands are simplified for the consumer is an amazing creative masterpiece. So that's something which was again a pleasant experience it has been so far. What I had to unlearn, I had to let go of a lot of complexity. And where I'm coming from, again a great industry, but there the larger thing was on building trust, on educating the customer about a lot of things. So here it was not so much about educating, but keeping an arm around and helping them go around the journey. So the change of tonality that happened, and I had to let go of some of the serious stuff and be more fun with the brand. So,
Yeah,
but that has been
that's a great insight. Keeping an arm around the customer and helping the customer out. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you. Thanks for your time.
It is time for a short break. On the other side, we have Sujata V. Kumar, Head of Marketing, Visa India and South Asia, spilling beans on Visa's plans around Olympics and much more.